So as always, I won't get into it, but I had a pretty good day of work today. But I walked about 10 minutes to the car park, and it was kind of nice to clear my head, but nonetheless it was a shit day. So I've got my interview tomorrow. It should be fine. I'm quite confident I'm going to get the job. The problem is, so I'll get my feedback on Tuesday, so the following day. Then I'm gonna call up my manager and hand him my notice. He needs to find out if my leaving notice is 2 weeks or 4 weeks. So I work part time, it's a 10-hour contract. Some week times I work more than 10 hours. And it used to be I think it still is. It's a month's notice, and it's just so long considering you're part time. It's a very long time. Like, I've always understood like management is a month because that makes sense, because you need to replace it with it's not as easy to replace management than it is a part-time worker. So I think a month is crazy, but there is a very slim chance it might be 2 weeks. It might have changed. If it has, oh man, I'll be so happy, because I just want to go. I don't want to work there anymore. It's just draining me, my mental health, and I just know there's better people I can work with out there. It's a massive world, but you kind of forget that when you're working in such a shit working environment. But I know for a fact that, and this is coming from experience, I know once I start this new job, there's going to be nicer people, there's going to be better people, my mental health is going to be a lot better. I'm going to meet, I'm going to meet you people, different types of characters and all that stuff. And it's closer to London as well, so it's going to be, I don't know, I feel like the closer you get to London, the more characters you meet. Where I'm living now, it's just like a small town, and everyone's like kind of the same. So yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Not looking forward to being the new guy though. I don't think anyone likes being the new guy. Like, the new guy is like, who are you? I've got to introduce myself. I've got to say hi. My name is like about 50 times to people. I'm gonna have to remember all these names, which is fine. It's all part of the process of changing jobs, careers, and bettering myself. So yeah. So yeah, it's all good. But I'm so close to leaving. I'm getting to the doing the final stuff. So yeah. So let's see how that goes. Last night as well, I was doing a lot of my coursework. Well, I say a lot, it was a bit, but I'm starting to get a lot more confident in it. I'm gonna do a bit tonight as well, and then on Tuesday I've got the actual classroom as well, so it should be all right. It should be all good. And then yeah, man, that is it. Yeah, man, let's see what happens. Okay, so my new job, I haven't got it yet, but I'm gonna just talk like I have, because I'm fairly confident I'm gonna get it. But obviously nothing's promised, but I want to be optimistic. It's a 9 to 5. It's Monday to Friday. There's a whole thing going around saying don't have a 9 to 5 and all that stuff. I disagree. It depends on what where in life you are. So with a 9 to 5, you have structure. So when you have structure, you can plan things, and when you can plan things, you can get things done. You can create goals and you can set goals and achieve them. So on evenings, weekends, I can start on side projects. I can set up. I want to build an SEO business. Like, I want to build an SEO agency. Obviously this is a lot to say. I don't quite have the skills yet. I've got a course that I'm going to do hopefully past February, I'll be able to do it once I get my results from my current course. And yeah, I want to start it. I want to go for it. So yeah, and the way I'm going to do it is by having structure. So then I can go on calendars, set it all up, and then, you know, really go for it. And it's, as well as that, it's like with this new job, obviously I'm being vague, I'm not saying where it is, what it is, but it's more in line with what I want to do. I don't know if I mentioned that in my previous video, but I'll probably just repeat myself. So what I'm saying is, to have, if you have all these big plans in life, you need to have structure, okay? And you need to be committed and focused. But obviously I know that's such a obvious thing, and sometimes it's not, it's kind of hard to do it. You know, you can't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to do all this. It's not going to happen. Realistically, it's not going to happen. So you need to really create this. You need to be mentally mature enough. I think you have to have gone through a lot of bad things in life, a lot of hurdles to get to this point, and I've only just reached this point. This time 2 years ago, or maybe even longer, I wouldn't be able to do it, but now I can, because I'm just tired of the life that I'm living, and it's becoming more and more aware. I'm becoming more aware. It's down to me. Like, I've got no one to push me. I've just got myself, and I'm not getting any older. I can't believe I just said that, because that's something that old people say, but I said it. I'm not. It's down to me, and I have to do it. So yeah, I've got all these plans, and it's like I've reached a point in my life where I feel I don't need to tell anyone, because I just know I don't need to prove it to myself. When I was a lot younger, I had to like tell other people, and then they would be like, oh wow, like that's really good. But now it's just like, I just look at people and it's like, you don't need to know it. And most people that you meet, especially like at work and stuff like that, you might get on with them, but are you really going to stay in contact with them when you leave? Oh, don't get me wrong, there's one guy I've known for like about 8 years now. Actually, there's 2 people I stayed in contact with work. I don't speak to them every day, but we stayed in contact and we talk. There's one guy I speak to a lot more than the other one, but yeah, except for that, out of the probably pushing hundreds of people that I've met at work, I've had so many jobs. I've worked in small, I've worked at retail, I've worked in like smaller branches, bigger branches, I've worked in offices, all that stuff. Considering the amount of people that I've worked with, I've stayed in contact with 2 people, and I think that's quite normal. Obviously some people, you know, just click with loads of people and end up being friends with loads of people, and fair enough, but over time you kind of like lose contact with people, and you even lose contact with people that you never thought you would, which it's not nice, because sometimes you think sometimes with people you think, oh yeah, no, this person's my friend, like we're there, but then as time goes by, they just don't, they're not bothered about staying in contact with you, which it does get to you, but this is life and you have to let go. So anyway, I'm going off track. So anyway, yeah, I feel like my head is a lot more hard-headed, and I just need to crack on with it. Let's go for it. I'm looking forward to this job, I really am. I've said it many times, it's more in line with what I want to do with myself. I saw a few positions advertised for the team leader and assistant management as well. The team leader is like almost £400 more on top of the salary of what I'll be doing, so it's not a large amount of money, but if I go down that route, I'm definitely, you know, I'm down to like do it for a bit, get the experience, and just, it looks good on the CV whilst I'm setting up the digital marketing agency, you know what I mean, but keeping productive. So when you see, with this new job, I have this idea of how it's going to be, but I'm old enough to know that sometimes it's not always the case. I'm very interested to know who I'm going to meet and who I'm going to work with, and you know, the relationships that I'm going to form. My mature mind says that it's going to be good, it's going to be fine. My more like my pessimistic side of it is going to say, is saying is a bit worried, but I'm not really listening to that voice, because I think in when you enter the dark, when you enter when you enter the unknown, it is normal to be a bit pessimistic. But when you go through the process, it's normally like, I'm really glad I did it. So and that's just through aging experience. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. What else? I'm not really much of a talker, so I'm not really used to talking on in front of a phone. So I want to improve my conversational flow with myself. So yeah, I think this is like the big topic in my life right now. That's why I'm constantly talking about my new job. I hope I make some good work friends. I hope there's some good people out there. We form good bonds. Maybe not, and if there isn't, it's fine. I mean, you can't win them all. I still know people, I still have friends. It's closer to London as well, so I could go visit my friends on weekends. Yeah. I need to check on the bank holidays as well. I never asked, which is kind of crap. But yeah. So yeah, this year, I need to pass my exam. I failed it twice already. I need to continue learning it. Set myself the goals. I need to just keep going. I think, I know people say it every single year. Well, I say people, I mean me. I can only speak for myself. But I think this year's going to be really good. In 2025, I think it's going to be good. As in, I started to I think it was 23, approaching maybe a year and a half ago, whenever. I was like, I need to sort my life out, and that was the start of it. And now I'm full force, and yeah, my mental health's gone really down from it. But I'm still going. I've learned, if you're not happy at where you work, you need to let go. But it's hard, because finding a job is a job in itself. But I've done it, and that's all that matters. So yeah, new people. It's gonna be a good experience. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I wonder what routines I'm gonna be having. Getting up in the morning, so I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning. I think the gym's good for your mental health as well, as mine's severely deteriorating. I say it with a smile on the face, but maybe it's not nice. I remember I saw one of my friends. I went to a wedding in July in Portugal, and I saw one of my friends. I haven't seen this guy in 5 years, and he said to me, "Oh, I look exactly the same." But he's like, "Well, your laugh sounds depressed." And yeah, I completely agree. I've never been so depressed in my life, but we'll have to go through struggle, and it's my time. It's my time for the struggle, and I don't think the struggle will ever end. I don't know, but it will toughen me up, and I need it. I need to get toughened up. I've been a bit of a snowflake, and I need toughening up now. 10 minutes of talk. I need to talk longer. What else? But that's the thing, I've run out of subjects really fast. So it's what do we talk about now? But then it's you want the conversation to flow. I've tried to make a video every day, but I don't think I could promise myself that. I have loads of shoes I need to sell. So I used to have run a Depop and eBay shop, and I've got loads of old stock I need to get rid of. So I think I need to list them tonight. Just put them on auction and get rid of them. I think now, before I leave where I currently live, I want to just get rid of loads of things and just own as less things as I can. I'm not saying I'm going to own just obviously 2 t-shirts and bit proper minimalism, but I do have a lot of unnecessary things that I've accumulated over the years. So I need to that part of me I need to get rid of. I kind of like need to cleanse my materialistic stuff, because that's like a massive toll as well. Owning too many things, and it's like I've got certain trainers that I don't wear, but I just love them. And mate, you need to you need to get rid of it. You know what I mean? You need to get rid of it. I need to reinvent myself. I hope this year coming up I reinvent myself. I have anyway, but I hope I continue. And yeah, I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm feeling positive right now. Hopefully I can take this positivity onto tomorrow. I'll vlog tomorrow as well. When I say vlog, I'll probably just drive there and just talk about it, and then have it. It's a trial shoot for 1 hour, and then I'll drive back and I'll vlog it as well, then put the 2 videos together. And yeah, need to eat properly as well. I've started to get better at that. I want to jog as well. I used to jog a lot. I used to run even. I got a couple of medals on that. Just participation medals. I didn't come first or second or anything like that. But I want to start doing that again. I've got a lot of things I want to do. So yeah, but bit by bit, one by one, step by step, however you want to say it, I'll get there. And I feel a lot tougher, a lot mentally tougher. And this wouldn't have happened if I didn't go through some dark times in my life. And there's only more dark times to come. It's inevitable. This is part of being an adult. But I want to keep going. Yeah. I was thinking about it as I was going home. If I had a partner, I could talk about my situation, but I don't. I don't have anyone to talk to. It's not like I don't have anyone, it's just that I choose not to talk to anyone, because I'm not like that close to people. I have a few people I'm close to, and you know, we'll speak on the phone, and you know, it's good to catch up with people, but ultimately I'm by myself, and that's not good. That is not good. But then, you know, the grass is always green on the other side, all that stuff. Having a partner, you gotta pick the right one. If you're with the wrong person, it could make it even. If I was with the wrong girl, like, it could be even worse. You know what I mean? Like coming home to her, and I'm just like, oh god, I don't want this anymore. And then you break up, and then it's all like the drama. Oh god. So then, I don't know. But who knows? Who knows what the future holds? 2025, older, I'm stronger. Let's see who I'm gonna meet. Relationships forms. Let's see how much I look after myself. If my mental health improves, I think it will. Because my current work is the main thing that is really, really making my mental health bad. So I get rid of work, replace it with a new work, and then hope this one becomes a lot more positive. I'm sure it will, and the reason is because my current work is so bad that this one will replace it. Even if it's just average, it's going to appear a lot better. So let's have a look, man. By my side though, I'm very excited. Yeah, financially, I want to do better financially. I want to meet new people. Hopefully I'll go on holiday as well. Hopefully I'll go to Mexico. I want to see my friend Mexico. Yeah, I want to see my friend who lives in Mexico. He just opened a bar not too long ago. I really want to go and see, visit his bar. Go see him. And yeah, get rid of loads of stuff and start to get ready to move out where I currently live and get my own place. With my current job, with my new job, I'm going to break my personal salary. It's going to be the most I've ever earned, which is good, because you need to break your own personal you know, you need to get, how can I say it? I don't know. You know, we all have like, the national average, blah blah blah, but this is like generic talk, and this is with people, it doesn't matter. You need to break your accomplishments. Maybe you need to like that's what I'm doing this year. I got some qualifications I never thought I could get, which is a lot, because if you told me this 10 years ago, I wouldn't have thought I could get it. I'm earning the most money I've ever earned. Again, this is a personal thing, and that will continue. I got my own car, and I'm thinking a lot more wisely now, which is good. So it means I'm maturing. I've taken myself out of this toxic workplace, swapped it with hopefully something that's going to be better. I'm quite optimistic about it, but I'm optimistic, but I'm not deluded. I think that's very important. Don't be deluded. Don't think it's going to be the best thing in the world, because it's not. There's no real job, there's no real dream job or anything like that. With this job, it's going to come different responsibilities, different pressures, but it should be okay. Yeah, that's it. 17 minutes. Quite happy with myself. So I round up to 20. What else should I do? I'm going to start buying a lot more like materialistic things. Or if I do buy things like that, I'm going to I'm a lot more appreciative of what I have. So if I do buy things, I really will use it. Like I need it rather than, well, not need it, but I appreciate it more rather than just buying stuff and then like putting it on my shelf and then never using it again. I can't think of an example, but I want to be a lot more organised. I want to work on myself, and it should be alright. But yeah, anyway, have a nice day.